So hey guys, I just got back from the big Monster Hunter Gathering event here in Tokyo. It was a cool event with lots of special guests, events, and of course, the biggest thing of all, which is the reveal of the next big main Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter Cross. Now, again, this is not Monster Hunter X or Monster Hunter 10, it's Monster Hunter Cross. This new game will be coming out in winter 2015 for Japan. Of course, because it was a Japanese event and they announced it in Nintendo Direct, there hasn't been any news about it for the West yet, but we can only hope that with positive sales from 4 Ultimate that they're going to bring it over next summer, I hope. So go check out the reveal trailer in the description for this video if you haven't seen it yet. It's amazing, it'll blow your mind. But these are images from the website that show that there are 4 villages, including 3 from past games. There are now new techniques and styles, which I'll go into a little bit later, for each weapon class. And there's even now 4 flagship monsters. You can see that this 4th thing, this cross, this X, is a major concept for this game. And what I want to do now is go over the concept as they described it to us on stage, from the director producers' mouths themselves. So as you'll see in the trailer, the game takes place at a new hub town called the village of Beruna. I don't know if this is Belna or Beruna, but that's how it's pronounced in Japanese. There's also villages from the past games, so you'll see stuff on here from Freedom Unite, from Portable Third, and the other games as well. Now they did make a very good point to stress that although they have some returning and familiar things that the series fans are going to love, there is also new monsters and new fields as well. So this is one of the new fields that they were talking about, which has sort of a prehistoric, almost dinosaur Jurassic feel to it. And they're saying that there's going to be more than just large monsters, there's going to be new small monsters, and there's even going to be new vegetation and plants, which tells me that there's going to be a lot of variation in this game. Now the core concept of the game is personalization of your hunter and the way that you hunt. Now of course the game has 14 weapon classes as it always has, but they wanted to go deeper than that, not just finding the weapon or two that resonate with you, but also allowing you to add your own personal flavor into how you like to play the weapon. So they're introducing a new major concept called hunting style. So for every weapon in the game, there's going to be 4 different selectable hunting styles that you can choose from. Now while they were a little scarce on details, they did say that the playstyles that you choose would greatly change the different moves at your disposal or the way that you might approach the weapon. My guess from hearing the way that they described it is stuff sort of like a Lancer. Would you have a move set that would allow you to exploit a more defensive playstyle, or would you have a slightly modified moveset that would allow for a more aggressive style? Stuff like this I think is what they were hinting at. One of the examples that Tsujimoto-san gave on stage was he was talking about the hammer, and he said, you know, the hammer has a really cool charge attack, and that's sort of its defining way that you play the game and approach the monsters, but there's also weapons in the game that don't have a move like that, and don't have a strategy like that. And he said, what if through these new playstyles we could offer that type of choice to each of the hunters, and it would be up to them to choose how they wanted to play the weapon. One of the things that got me really interested was that he was saying that one of the 4 playstyles is actually a very technical playstyle and would be much more demanding on the hunter and understanding the mechanics. So I'm very interested to hear about what exactly these hunting styles are and what choices they're going to give for each weapon. Now on top of the playstyles for each weapon, they're also introducing newly to this main series the concept of a super skill. Now the super skills are over the top, extravagant actions that each weapon can do that, you know, sort of can be the centerpiece behind how you approach the weapon as well. I did notice from the video and obviously the images on the screen right now that some of these techniques seem to not just exploit the power of a weapon, but also add in a new dimension that wasn't there before. For example, the Insect Glaive, which is normally a very aggressive weapon, in the special attack that they showed, the hunter thrust the glaive into the ground, and that what we can assume is that through the effect is that it was a healing effect that had sort of an area of effect radius. Now apparently you're able to combine and probably mix and match, at least that's what they were kind of hinting at, is that it's the mixture of both these special super techniques and then the hunting style that you choose and then the weapon that you choose, and it's the different combinations of that truly create an incredible wide range of interpretations that you can have for each weapon, and incredibly different ways of approaching them as well. So if this is true, I mean, not only is choosing a weapon already diverse, but then you're going to get 4 playstyles that are going to give you either new moves or boosts for playing it a certain way. And on top of that, you're going to get one or more special attacks. That's awesome. Okay, that's exactly what I think the series needed, and I think it's going to make for enough variation that players are going to find something that's unique to them. This also means that, like, what I've been doing like recently with like my top 5 favorite weapons, well, depending on the way that you play the weapon, the different ones that you're going to want are going to be totally different. So I think this is going to make it even that much more that you can let your personality shine in the way that you hunt. And on the website, you can actually see the message from the director, which roughly translates says that the key word here is personal, and that's the type of monster hunter we wanted to set out to create. If you saw the video and stuff that we've made and you find something that excites you, I think you're going to be in for a treat. We wanted to really put everything in this game. Stuff that, men are going to say, isn't that cool? Females are going to say, isn't that cute? Adults are going to say, like, hey, check me out. And kids are going to be, laughing and having a good time. So we have new monsters, we have new areas, new actions. Even within a single weapon class, there's 1, 2, 3, even 4 different ways to play and approach it. It's through finding a weapon that really reflects your personality and a hunting style and mixing those together that we think is going to lead to really cool action that's going to feel good. We have a lot of new info that's going to be coming up soon, and we hope you look forward to it. So there you have it. That's all the information they gave us at the event and what was on the trailer. So go check out the website, go check out the trailer, let's dissect it, let's go crazy, and check out my longer video where I'm going to be walking you through the event that was here in Tokyo today, and maybe you'll find it interesting. Happy hunting, guys.